Hello and welcome to today's daily inner child oracle card reading. Today I asked the cards, what does our inner child need to know about this Gemini full moon coming up? So this is what I got. You can see here many of the cards were reversed and some were upright. So I'm going to interpret what these inner children are trying to say. So we started with Pippin, who represents vulnerability, but he fell out reversed. And when Pippin is reversed, it's saying, yes, be vulnerable, but be discerning to who you should be vulnerable to. And with this Gemini energy, we really don't want to be divulging to the wrong people because energies are heightened and there's a lot of that snappy, angry energy. We then pulled Joy upright, and Joy represents our inner child really needing to allow themselves to experience and play in that yummy energy of joy. And so it's about finding these things that light you up during this time period and really not taking life too seriously, but really finding that really yummy, joyful energy throughout your next couple of days. Blair Rebellion fell out reversed next, and when Blair is reversed, she is asking, in what ways are you conforming to the status quo? So can you look at your life over this full moon and say, okay, what areas of my life am I conforming to other people's ways of being, ways of thinking, ways of doing that don't align with me? Layla, who represents support, came out next, and Layla wants to remind you that you always have a choice with how you respond in a situation, and this is a time to lean into that safe friend. Pippin tells us, be careful who we discern. Well, Layla is saying, find someone who is safe to open up to and lean into them for support, and to remember you always get to choose how you feel. And last but not least, Koki, who represents physical touch, fell out reversed, and that means that your inner child is really having a hard time to receiving that physical comfort, support, and touch from yourself. And so it's time to really get into a self-touch, self-soothing practice, sensate focus work, self-pleasure, things like that will really help with this inner child's needs right now. So the underlying message with all of these cards is it's important to open up and ask these questions about what you're believing, what you're subscribing to, and who in your life is supporting and in alignment with those things, and who in your life is no longer serving you and doesn't deserve that time and attention, and in what ways can you give that time, attention, love, joy, physical touch to yourself. I hope this cold moon brings you all of the things that you need as we go into 2023. As always, breathe deep and plan on miracles.